what we just.
There you go.
We're back.
Thank you.
If somebody comes, we'll open it.
All right, I'm going to call the meeting to order, Public Safety Committee meeting. Date is August 23rd, 2022, 7:12 p.m. Okay, we're going to do roll call. Nancy Rogers here. Johnny Torres, absent. Omar Gonzalez.
Here.
Luis Lopez.
Here.
George Pena.
Here.
Darwin Villavicencio. On Zoom. Has he checked in yet? No,
Zoom, it's not through Zoom.
not through Zoom. Okay,
No,
and
he
Brandon Diaz.
Like, there's no interaction. If he's watching, he just can hear you guys.
Okay, so he's not.
It's
absent
through the
then.
website. What do you mean? It's still absent. Logging in virtually is not, like, that doesn't count for quorum. It's not a present. I'm just saying, if
Does
he's
it
welcome
doesn't
to,
count for an absence?
it's an absence.
And so it's.
But because he's a fire personnel, then it's
then it's
different for him.
excused
It's
absence.
excused,
It's
yeah.
an we got it. Okay, Brandon Diaz, absent.
Absent.
No, maybe because today is elections.
Yeah, but that doesn't count for committee rules.
No, Fire Department Representative Mark Chavez. Absent. And Robin Amador is also absent. Okay, we do have quorum. Thank God. Okay, any public comments? None. Adoption of minutes from July 26th. I haven't seen the minutes.
I motion to approve them. Once everybody sees it.
I can second it, right? I'm the one who made the minutes.
Second.
That's fine.
I've gotta read this
Second?
Because I've got to read it. I'm sorry. I've got to
Oh.
read through. Remember, I never got the minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
Oh, you
why.
never got the minutes?
Nope.
Something wrong with, you got it, right? Oh,
Uh,
yeah, that's why.
I don't-
Yes, you
Oh, we
searched.
definitely have.
I sent it like three
Okay. I'm sorry.
times.
Are you taking the minutes, please?
Yeah.
Okay, so, all right, you can do that. And I'm sorry, who made the
Second,
I motion to approve
motion?
I made the second.
and Omar seconded.
Okay, special presentations, police department report.
Oh, wait a minute.
What? Thanks.
So the minute passed,
Yeah, they were approved.
they were broken. Okay.
All right, police department report.
It's attached to your package. The first one is the fire and, sorry, the first one is police and the second one is fire.
I was looking online. This is the fire?
No, that's your budget.
Oh, I'm looking at it upside down.
And this is the fire.
That's the fire. All right. On the police that we see,
This is police.
Yeah,
that we see, I happen to be looking and for some reason I went online or something and I was able to see the report. There's stuff down at the bottom where it tells you how many, you got to know the codes, 26
burglary.
is a burglary, and there's another one of a commercial burglary or a residential, that kind of thing. So that is missing at the bottom, but it's listed in this portion here. Then there's other little marks with what's left out on this that I was going to ask Amador about. So at the next meeting we have, maybe he can maybe we can get that bottom portion printed and included, and then I can ask what those, I know the signals, I just don't understand what some of the codes for those signals are, because I can't even describe what it is, but nevertheless, hopefully next month we can figure out what that is. All right, do we accept, everybody accepts this report?
Yeah.
This written report, and then how about the fire? Have you had a chance to look at that one? I haven't.
Sorry, I meant to print this sideways. I didn't realize this is very small.
It's okay, I can see it, I just have to take off my reading glasses to read. You know, it only goes up to 2021. Oh, there it is on the
No,
bottom.
2020
I
is
see
on the
where
bottom.
it is. Yeah, okay. That's how it goes into this. Okay. Okay, any questions on that?
No,
Okay.
It's not like we can alter his numbers or nothing like that.
Well, liaison report, please, comments, anything?
Nope, the only comment is I made a contact with, I'm aware that you guys used to do the car safety seat for kids, for parents.
Yes.
So I made contact with somebody who can come and do that program, so it's just a matter of scheduling it with you guys, and then we'll work with that availability to confirm with them. And they're from Miami-Dade Police, so.
All right, Miami-Dade.
and I think we used to do that with the bike, in conjunction with the bike rodeo. They go,
Yeah,
Yes.
remember that?
They used to, yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. So, car seat installation, they're going, well, you weren't here, but in the past, we had a young lady from, I think it was Miami Gardens Police Department, something. Maybe it's on the tip of my tongue, but anyway, she no longer does that. And they have to go through a whole big class and routine and whatever to get
they get certified.
to get certified. So it's a big deal, you know, I guess because of lawsuits and everything. So it's a big deal to get somebody. So you're saying now, someone from Miami-Dade can do something with us in actually installing these car seats.
I don't know 100% the details, I can get them for you, but
Because
we
that's
asked,
what we need.
is it to teach the public, like the residents, on how to do it right? Like they would do a demonstration, or you want them to do it for the people?
I think they need to do it for the people because it's pretty complex. And most people aren't gonna take the time out to, like, by the time they get home or whatever, they're gonna forget what they.
So the person that would do it for you guys previously would touch everybody's car and equipment? I guess that's the question.
I don't know if they
One used
checked
to
it.
do it.
Yeah, one,
One, I think he did it once.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I think one, he's saying one used to do it.
I don't recall one. No, this girl worked for Miami Gardens.
Okay, I'll ask if they install it or if it's a demo.
Or if it's an information thing.
Yeah, because you have to be certified to install. And if somebody comes to our event and is told what to do, walks away, installs it wrong, I'm concerned about liability.
Well, that's exactly why I want to know if that person touches it, because that's also liability. If
I
they're
agree,
touching
but if
someone's
she's
car.
certified and she's doing it, and we have different people make appointments, whatever, how we need to do it. You know, so many people have a child, they get a car seat, and somehow they put that thing in the car and they go on their way.
Probably
But
wrong.
there's others who, if we are going to do this event, now we become part of the liability list. So
So,
it's touchy.
So what I'll
No
do
pun
first is
intended.
check if they're installing, like physically touching everybody's car and doing it for them, or if they're doing a demo. Regardless, I think we'd be covered in terms of liability, like I'll run it through our attorney. And if there's any waivers to be signed so
Yeah.
that, you know, there's any issue,
Exactly.
then we'll get that done.
Yeah,
Correct.
there's a lot of details to
Yeah.
doing that. I'm glad we found somebody. And you said they're with Miami-Dade.
Police, yeah.
Police.
Okay.
Oh, chances are that the person that comes out to give the demonstration is gonna also probably be an installer. But just, yeah, clarify it.
Okay, so I'll clarify and the clarification, I think regardless, we can do the event if you guys are open to it. It's just a matter of when we promote it, being specific about what it is, if they're doing a demo or if they're actually installing. But if that can take place, what dates would you
We
guys?
usually
want
used to do that with the, we
We
couldn't,
dovetailed it with.
Yeah, with the public-
Bike safety. And
the. what
I
was it
don't think
called?
that's
The
the
bike
bike
rodeo.
rodeo, I don't think that's been confirmed. So if it's been confirmed, you want to do it with them.
Yes, if not, then we could do a standalone event, I guess.
So we'll find certification, and we'll see about maybe the bike rodeo.
So
And-
if this,
and we don't have to pick dates right now, do we?
well, I guess that was the question. If, let's say the bike rodeo is not set, I'm not telling you it is or it's not, because I don't deal with it, so I don't know. I have to find out for you. But if it's not said, do you want to wait on that, or would you want to move on it regardless? And do
Well-
your own standalone thing?
We're gonna need our own date, but there's not a lot of people here today to,
Well, you
Coordinate.
wouldn't be giving me a confirmed date because I have to work based off their availability anyways. I'm just getting like a timeline of what month, would it be on a weekend, just something to
All right,
start
who
working
does the
with.
bike rodeo? Not us,
No,
isn't it?
it's the police.
I think it's youth activities. but I could
No,
be
no, it's
wrong.
one of our committees. One of our committees does it. It's either youth activities or probably youth
I-
activities, because I
Neighborhood
volunteer with them a
improvement,
lot.
I don't know, but they haven't had a meeting in like
Who
2
else has
months,
had a
so I
bike?
don't know.
Bike events.
The
The
police,
bike events are usually neighborhood improvement, but they
Yeah,
haven't met in like 2 months, so I don't know.
yeah, because the police usually sets up like a little obstacle course. You're right. It's not the police. They have like a little obstacle course for the little kids to go through and stop signs and the McGraw.
So I'll find out about the boat, but if the
All right,
event
so-
isn't set, do you guys still want to do it or not? It's
All
just so
right.
I know what to work off of.
am I allowed to make a motion?
Oh, we make a motion?
All right, I would like to make a motion that we do car seat informational or installation type event in conjunction with either neighborhood improvement or youth activities task force to have an event with the bike rodeo, who's already putting that on if they're having it, and in the future, check and see which committee it would be, and if they wanted to collaborate with us in the bike rodeo with the car seat installation. I'd
And,
like, I'm making a motion to look into it.
and if there's no bike rodeo, we still want to do it ourselves. Included in the motion?
We could probably do it ourselves with some other kind of safety thing, maybe some other bike safety and maybe get helmets donated and that type of thing, but do some kind of thing with the car seats being installed by a certified Miami-Dade person and in conjunction with another committee's event. And maybe out here, like one time we did it out here in the parking lot on a weekend, and there's other locations that we can do it as well, but that's all down the line. But making a motion that we do a collaborative car seat and bike rodeo type event.
Or standalone, if there's no bike
Yeah.
rodeo. Okay. Yeah.
Second,
Mhm.
we
Second,
need a second, Omar,
One more.
second.
okay.
And who's, oh,
All
you made the
approved.
motion.
All
Nancy,
approved?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes.
What item is this one? That's no item, right? That's something that you.
It's something that I had asked Al to check in to find out about because someone asked me, if we were gonna do the car seat things, and I asked Al to find out, if somebody was certified, because the lady at, gosh, I wish I could remember what department that was. She's not doing it anymore. Okay, we got liaison. All right, new business, Public Safety Committee Award Ceremony recap. It's not really new business. And I also skipped number 5, but we'll get to it. The Public Safety Committee Awards recap. What did everybody think? We had,
Simple, it was very good. Simple to the point.
I think the location, the venue, knocked themselves out trying to accommodate everything that we asked for and needed. And I wasn't sure, but when I got there, I didn't see that they had the flags. And when I asked, within less than 10 minutes, they had them out there and assembled and everything else. So I was very happy, no matter what we asked for before the event, during the event, they were very accommodating. How did you feel about the food?
It was good.
I thought it was pretty good.
You don't beat that. That's good.
Well, I think we had, am I wrong, only quote 12 meals not served?
That's what I
We
counted.
we had ordered for 100, planned for 100, and I'll counted, and we realized whatever the difference between the 100 and 12 is. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, it was about 88.
88 people. I was happy. I was surprised when she came and told me the head count, and I think we did pretty good. What do you think, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
And thank you all for coming and helping out. And, I was a mess.
Yeah, because I remember like other events that we had, the same type of event, they had the police, they're walking with a flag, and then you have a priest talking. I mean, it was taking forever. Before this one was, to me, this was one of the ones that was very simple, right to the point, and
I worked hard at trying to keep it neutral, relating to priests and prayers and singers and entertainment. And I just felt that, bow your head in silence. George, was it the night before? When you called me and I was just sitting down and making my notes or whatever, and we worked, tell them the story, what you said to me after it was all over.
It took an hour to put together that 15-second section that she read. And I go, oh my God, we spent an hour and you spit it out in 15 seconds.
But every suggestion that you had was worthwhile. It was necessary. We went over certain words, and like you said, we worked on that on an hour. Me on my phone, him on his phone, and I'm so glad he called me, because that's what I was struggling with right when he called. So I thought that came out okay. I didn't fall down the steps, and I thought it went pretty well.
yeah, I think everything went very smooth, very.
It was organized and
Mhm.
doesn't waste a
And
lot
it
of
was, by
time.
the way, I don't know if you all knew, it was $22 a person, a plate, I believe. No,
Was it?
yeah, I believe so. I don't have my paperwork with me, but I believe that's what I had been told, it was $22 a person.
So that could be a venue for next year too, if everybody's happy.
I would certainly not oppose.
Depending on the price, obviously, because the Mary Collins Center is okay, but it was nicer in the hotel.
Here's what made me decide for sure to go to the hotel. They do catering 3 to 4 times a day. over there in the different rooms and whatever. I got nervous because every little spoon, knife, ketchup packet, this, that, and the other thing, we would have had to arrange for, because Mary Collins, we would have had to decide, do you want round tables, do you want this table? From the tables, the chairs, the linens, the centerpieces, all that would have been on
Us, yeah.
us. And so you see how many us are able to make it based on what everybody does for a living, much less me get input when we did. And oh my gosh, I'll tell you what we went through just trying to pick a date. Because every time we were having to vote on a date or whatever the delay was, she'd turn in the paperwork. The date was available when we talked about it. Son of a gun, if somebody didn't beat us to it, and it was no longer available. I think it drove her crazy, I think.
I just double check, it is 22 per person, but keeping in mind that there's also additional charges, right? There's a service charge, there's microphone and speaker, whatever, so it adds up. But
Yeah,
the
the
play
little
program is
things.
$22 per person. And speaking of dates, since we're on the topic, and you guys like the venue, do you guys want to commit to a month? Because that would help us not go back and forth about dates next year. Something to think about.
I didn't put it in here, but we could change the date and we can change.
Yeah, before,
Here's what I don't like. And I've driven her crazy.
Do you
with
want to
this
make the
question.
motion and then make the discussion just for the sake of the notes?
I make a motion that we discuss not so much a change of venue, but a change of date for this event. And I already have it in my head. I didn't make notes of it, but that we change the date. If we get a second in the discussion, I will say
Second.
why. Okay, so motion Nancy, second Omar, discussion. Okay. We have been celebrating Police and Fire Awards ceremony or Police and Fire Awards breakfast, and we're doing it in September. What a headache, mainly because so many other events are going on at that venue that we were down to how much money do we have left now in our budget? Can we afford this and whatever? I don't like the late in the year, our fiscal year, because ours starts October 1st. The fiscal year starts October 1st. I don't have any idea how much money we've got left in our budget. I don't even know if we went over budget with this last event. I don't like not knowing and not being able to make up and do things to have us not end up in the red at the end of the year. And I don't know if we're in the red right now. I hope we're not. So all that being said, there is a month. Now I'm going off the top of my head and I can't remember, but it's called First Responder Day or month or whatever that part is. There is an option to change the date slightly earlier in the year where we can get some sponsors, we build up some money to go with what we've already got budgeted by the council. And I still don't even know what the council has voted on giving us. They have a meeting on Thursday.
You won't know until like pretty much the start of the fiscal year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go to that budget meeting Thursday night. Maybe they're gonna talk about public safety and we'll get a general idea. But we don't, it's too late in the year for us, in my opinion. If we change, and I can't give you a date right now, I'm sorry. But we can, go ahead.
before we used to do it like in April,
Yeah,
sometime in
March or
April,
May.
March, or, you
I
know,
remember
May.
after Mother's Day.
I'm looking at it and I mean, I could be wrong, but this was a quick Google search. Fire Appreciation or International Firefighters Day is May 4th. And then National Police Week happens to be in May as well.
That's when we used to do it.
We used to do it in May.
In May.
May.
Okay, now check First Responders Day. Whatever that day is, we can do it in that month. but it's.
As long as it's not late in the year.
First responders.
As
I'm
long as
sorry?
it's
First
not late in the
Responders
year.
Day is October 20.
I remember.
Oh, that's
next
very late.
week,
That's too late. No, there's one before October.
Police
Oh.
Week is May and
Well,
in May.
Firefighters Day is May.
Yeah,
We used to
might
do that
have to
May,
push the
everybody
back.
May.
There's a law
Sometimes May.
enforcement day, but that's in January.
Yeah, but you're leaving out. fire.
Exactly. So National Police is May week and International Firefighters Day is in May.
And we can still call it first responders.
Yeah.
However we name it, it doesn't matter. The month is what is important right now. And somebody was telling me that May would be more available.
I don't know. That depends
I
on
mean, a
them.
lot of women get
We
married.
always
in
did it
May.
Well, the
All the
idea-
time, all the
We
years in
always
May.
did it in
The
May.
reason that it was so hard to book
Let's
this
wait for
time
one
is
of days.
because we
Let's wait for
waited.
one day, we do it.
We waited too long to book it. We were asking for a month and a half, 2 months before. So if we were to, that's why I
But
was
we
saying.
were
if we did-
given 3 different dates.
I know, but it
altogether.
doesn't help that we were asking, that's pretty last minute. Like, it may not seem
Mhm.
like that to you guys, but it's pretty last minute when booking a hotel,
Right.
banquet. So
Yeah.
if you decide now, we can get your date confirmed from now. You have more possibilities. And even then, some people might already book some maybe.
Okay,
Because that's just how people work.
All right, the police thing is May what?
So it's Police National Week, National Police Week, sorry, it's in May.
It's just in May, National Police Week.
Week. And then there's an International Firefighters Day, and it's May. It's in May 4th.
May 4th.
What day is the police week? What week is the police week?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. National.
Police Week in May, and what was it, firefighters?
International
From
Firefighters.
International.
May 14th through May 20th is Police Week.
So that would be great to do it on that Saturday, whatever, the Saturday, whatever that Saturday is that week, between the 14th and the 20th.
Let me see.
That would be,
And then Mother's Day is May 14th, just something to keep in
so we
mind.
did it the week
Next
before.
week for more days.
We did it the week before Mother's Day.
What does Mother's Day fall, like, is it
On a
the
Sunday.
second
No, after-
Sunday of
after
the
the-
month, or the third, or?
After
Oh, I
Monday.
don't know. I just looked up what dates.
Well, when was it in 22? You know, like, is it in the beginning of the month? We know it's a Sunday, but the beginning,
It looks like the second May. Hold on.
well,
Well, that narrows it to
Yeah,
3
that's the
weeks.
second Sunday. It looks, yeah, it's the second Sunday of May.
second Sunday. So we don't want to be doing the second Sunday, which could be anywhere from the first.
The second Sunday
No, it would be the,
is May 14th, this upcoming year.
So we don't want to do it on the 13th, because it's that
It's the
Saturday.
same weekend as Mother's Day.
So we probably want to do it on the 20th?
Do you want to do it on a Saturday or a Sunday?
No,
No,
Saturday.
Saturday.
Saturday's better.
So Saturday, May 6th would be between the fire day and the police. Week.
and earlier than Police Week.
Yeah, so it's in between
And the week before Mother's Day.
and it's a week before Mother's Day.
What about something in between? All right, no, because you don't want to be too long. You like,
It's either the week before Mother's Day or the 2 weeks after Mother's Day.
It's better.
which would be what date?
So then it would be May 20th, Saturday, May 20th.
And then there's another Saturday, the
It's better than-
27th.
Mhm.
Yeah, better.
Mother's Day is what?
The 6th.
14th.
And then Mother's is the 14th. So you know what? The 20th, you're on Police Week, and you're a little late with firefighters.
That's
So
why.
you're either gonna be late with one or early with the other.
Well, with
So, you
May
know,
6th, you're in between both. You're not.
May 6th,
Yeah, May 6th is between, fire has already passed, but police hasn't started yet. So it's the in between.
Hey,
I like
at
May
least we're in the
6th.
month, we're in the right month.
I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
May
Yeah.
6th. Because we could almost reserve right now for May 6th. They would take us that far in advance if that's what we chose to do. So,
We can wait till next month if you want to wait for everybody else. It's just something I wanted you guys to start thinking about so that we're not.
well,
Back
let's
and
see what
forth.
our
I mean-
budget is.
If we're ready to do it, let's just make the motion and book it now and guarantee our date with the hotel.
Yeah, that's what I
And that
said.
way, that's one less headache we have to deal with. And we're guaranteed to have money because it's somewhat early.
There's,
So
Oh, wait,
did
wait.
you want to do the 6th?
way I'm looking at it. May 2nd, 2023. You're telling me is the 14th? And then May 20th,
You said May 2nd is the 14th?
no, I don't know why. I picked
May
this.
4th
May 4th.
is
It's in April.
International Firefighters.
No, I had that. When is Mother's Day?
13th,
On the 14th.
is it the 14th?
The
or
second
It's the
Sunday.
14th.
The 14th,
All right, the second Sunday of the month,
Mhm.
which is the 14th.
Mhm.
All right, my notes were wacko. All right, so you can't do it then, but if you did it May 6th, right? That would be the Saturday.
That would be the weekend before Mother's Day.
Okay. Does anybody know of anything on that date,
No.
May 6th, that would be in, and it's a
Memorial
Saturday?
Day is later in the month, so that's not it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine. What do you do?
I like May 6th. Let's,
After Mother's Day.
did someone make a motion already? We need a motion in a second and then the discussion. We kind of had the discussion, but we need a,
What's the problem before Mother's Day?
Because it's better, you know why? Because everybody go to the cemetery, everybody go to different places.
The weekend
Before,
before?
before, it's better after. Better after Mother's Day.
May 14th
We do
is
it- we
Mother's
do it
Day.
All the years, we do it after Mother's Day.
That would be what, the 20th?
Why would the
Yeah,
6th be?
That's good.
You want me to just ask for both? Maybe one is already
Here-
taken
well, here's
in.
what's not making sense. You're saying May 14th is Mother's Day,
Correct.
and then somebody keeps mentioning May 20th. So if Mother's Day is a Sunday, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, it's only 6 days. All right, that's the Saturday. All right, okay, I've got it here now. So you're saying May 20th is better? Yeah, it's a long way from the May 4th for the firemen. I just thought that the 6th was a little more fair,
You see?
that the
The thing
6th.
is that maybe that Saturday, if it's the Saturday before Mother's Day, it just occurred to me, people are gonna be out going to stores, buying their Mother's Day presents.
It's not though, the Saturday before Mother's Day is the 13th.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's gonna be the 6th, it's gonna be a week before. the
Oh,
month.
okay,
It's 8 days before.
okay.
So
Yeah.
I don't think.
I like
want-
May 6th.
I like May 16th.
If you
Okay.
guys want, I can check both.
Yeah,
days,
check
just to
both,
see what's
because it might be
available to
both.
begin with.
Yeah, here we go again, because I think May and June and all that stuff, isn't that when these brides are getting married and having events? Usually in May and June.
June
Right.
weddings, they're June
Yeah.
weddings.
But some of them,
Well,
Can't get
people
to
get married all the
church.
time.
so they're going for May 6th, we might have a problem, you're right. So
Yeah.
let's pick,
Nancy, remember the kids is on vacation. In June, the kids are on vacation, maybe yeah, people don't come because they doesn't come because maybe he's in Orlando or different place.
well,
No,
then
but
you
in
can't
May
do
the 6th,
anything in
May
May.
20, that's good.
You can't do anything in May, because school starts.
No, in
No,
in
May
you
is
can
still-
do
you
it.
still have
Good.
school.
It's
Oh,
in
well then,
June.
all right, then,
In June, people on vacation.
Just
so
get a
back
couple
to what
days
we
in
were
May.
saying, May 6th, or what was the other, May
May 20th.
May 20th.
Very, very good.
Okay, May 6th or 20th. And I will, we've got time, good Lord, we've got time, but I prefer to, I don't want to do it at the end of the year when we don't know how much money we got left.
May's fine.
No,
That
May's
kind of
good.
thing.
I mean, we used to do it May before.
Besides, yeah, so all the more
All
reason.
the
Wonder
time.
why we got turned
I have
down.
no clue why they changed it.
COVID?
I think so. I
Again?
think we got moved back.
I don't know. Doesn't matter. I think it's great that we all agree.
20 is good.
Back to May. You don't
So
like the
you're gonna give
20th?
us,
May 20 is
I'm
good.
gonna check what they have available on me.
so based on that, we're gonna make a motion, right?
All right, we need a motion
Okay,
to change to May and those dates. And a second.
okay.
But I thought, oh, this is a.
We made a
motion
motion to discuss it.
to discuss.
Now we're gonna make a motion to change
You
it.
guys
But I
have to
think it
make
was
a
a
motion
motion.
to discuss.
I
It's a
know.
motion and then you discuss it.
You discuss and then you,
So
You
we
don't,
made
you
the
don't do a
motion already.
motion to discuss and then a motion to actually.
No. but
No, because you did two motions for the same thing. It's okay, he has it.
to finalize the motion to
Yeah, you could just repeat
choose
it.
May 6th or 20th at Shula's. Yes,
Yes,
it included at Shula's. We liked that. Okay.
obviously the price is
Hopefully it's
still
gonna,
good.
hopefully it's gonna come down because,
And we need a little more light for the picture. In that place. We need more light,
light,
yeah, like that.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can't tell them about the lighting, but,
We can ask.
yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they can adjust the lighting, they do it for
We
different
can get
movies.
the police, the parade for the police for the flag, that's good.
And he's talking about the
All
honor
the
guard. We usually have the honor
All
guard.
the
but-
years, we have for 9 years, we.
Then when the time comes close and we start talking details, I want you gentlemen to educate me, remind me, and we will talk about the specifics. How's that? Okay?
Because the last
So-
time we did it, the honor guard came to, Mary Collins.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think. I
No, we
think
have
there
our
was
own
a
honor
problem
guard. I
getting
mean,
them though.
No, we have our own. Miami Lakes have our own honor guard, which
Yeah.
he's part of it.
Yeah, I know. That's why
Robin's
he's not
part
here
of it.
tonight.
so.
All right. Motion was made. I need a motion.
You made the motion
And
and now you have
second.
second one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion passes. All right, couple of things that I needed to add. Oh, this thing went off. I was campaigning for one of our Miami Lakes candidates over there by Mary Collins. And luckily I'm slow, and luckily I'm older and know enough to look both ways when I want to cross. But I'm going to tell you, we need to do a safe streets forum and speeding on Northwest 82nd Avenue, speeding on 87th Avenue. Everybody's talking about the same thing. We need to do something. And I thought, oh my gosh, on 82nd Avenue, when I saw that thing where you push the button, have you seen it? You push the button and the street lights light up and flash on the asphalt. And there's a walkway, and then there's one of those little, everybody stops for the little sign anyway, with the guy walking where it says stop. And what the sign means is stop if there's somebody in waiting to walk. I don't care. I got one by my house, they did the same thing, they stopped for it. But the point is, the lights lighting up are so impressive that it makes somebody, whoa, what's going on down there? There's the lights, you know? Guess what? I pushed that button, the lights went. First car would have run me over. Sped, not just slowing down, never mind the little man on the sign in the street. He went past me at 60 miles an hour. He never slowed down. You know why? Because this is what he was doing while he was driving. That was the first car.
Where was it?
Right, 82nd Avenue by Mary Collins. It's
Oh,
just,
okay. By the Boy Scout place.
Yeah, but. American.
well, it's it's Veterans Park. It's in between the driveway to go park in Mary Collins parking lot and just a little bit feet south of that driveway. I'm telling you, first one, 60 miles an hour. second one right behind him, and a third one right behind him. You
And
know
the
what I
lights
had
were
to
fine?
do?
They don't
Lights are
know.
still flashing.
Yeah, but
I
that,
had to push the button again to cross because I don't know how long the lights last. I was too busy watching the cars go by. I thought, and the other thing, it was a Saturday, everybody's at the park. The kids are playing this and that and the other thing. Kids playing ball. All the cars are parked along the side of the road. Kids chasing a ball between the two cars. You're not gonna see a little one running out in the street with a ball, 60 miles an hour. You know what the speed limit is on 82nd Avenue? 30 miles an hour. Okay, not enough. I was so angry, and I still am, as you can tell. I've never been this upset and angry, and I think because it involves kids. My babies, your babies, they're all my babies. I don't care what age they are. We also have children with special needs that go to that park. Suppose they're chasing a ball. I'm telling you, it was the most frightening thing in my life.
People just don't care.
no, they don't realize that. I think,
So I think maybe what do we call those things? We do one of those things that Manny does all the time, the videos,
Public service
You wanna
announcement?
make-
public service announcement. If we have to show people, hey, by the way, in case you don't know what these lights mean, and do something like that,
But the
have-
people who speed and text and drive and look at their phone, they don't look at the public safety announcements. But
Yeah.
I agree,
No, but
it
I
should still
think-
be done.
I think it can still be done so people know what those lights
Yeah.
mean in the roadway.
have you ever, I'm sorry, have you ever been by Doug's Park?
Where?
Doug, is it called Doug
The
Park?
dog park, yeah.
Oh, the
K9
dog park,
K9
K9 Cove. you
Okay.
have it.
Yeah. Have you ever been by there?
Yeah, no,
Okay,
no.
no. Go hit 50 miles an hour and you pass by there and you want to see what happens.
I don't know what happens.
You might lose your motor. That's what happened. Because they have one of those bump, speed bump, but I mean, big one. It's not one of those little
Well,
ones.
that's an excellent
But
situation.
If you put that in the
suggestion.
park, I think they will.
Yeah, you could put
Oh,
one-
oh my heavens, that wonderful suggestion.
You could put one in like near the crosswalk, the middle and at the end.
Something, I'm not the engineer, but what a wonderful suggestion and solution. And maybe it wouldn't cost a lot of money.
There was a video that was made when the newest lights were put on by Cypress Village on our. There was
I
a video-
live right by Cypress Village. That's the one where they're stopping. But there's no, I don't remember seeing lights.
Yeah, there is.
There are lights in the ground, on the asphalt?
They did it like right by Miami Lakes Drive and then somewhere like by,
I don't see lights.
there is like on those are not flashing lights, those are light up lights.
They
so
light
like
up
the
on the
reflector
asphalt.
lights.
Yeah,
They have reflector
no
lights.
difference then.
No, oh, no, I know, but I'm saying there's two there, like very close proximity. There's the lights that light up, the yellow with the sign.
Yeah, up on the
Mhm.
sign.
There's that, but then towards, closer to the intersection where Miami Lakes Drive is, there's
Where the lady-
reflector lights that were put on. Have you guys not seen them?
Yes. By,
Yeah, and they're within very short distance of each other.
Yeah, but reflectors, that's only like for night.
No, but I'm saying there was a video, I can check if it was done on the reflector lights or
All right,
on
but
the
what I'm
flashing
talking
lights.
about on 82nd Avenue is impressive. I mean, those lights look like they're dancing.
So what
it's-
is it that you
I
guys are
want-
proposing?
That I was going to propose that the speed limit be lowered to 20, 25 on that short distance, starting at the back driveway where the end of CVS is, that shopping center there.
So I can
To
check
lower
what
the speed limit.
is. I don't know about lowering it, but I will make the
I'm
suggestion.
telling you right now, as long as there's kids
But
playing in that park.
I think lowering is not gonna
No,
work.
you need the speed bumps.
You need a speed
Because
bump.
people don't
But
care.
the
People don't
speed
follow the
bumps
speed.
are gonna get passed faster.
No.
This,
I think the speed limits, the
Oh.
speed bumps, rather, the speed bumps are gonna take less hullabaloo than trying to do it with lowering the speed limit. There's gonna be a lot of people
But the people
complaining.
don't follow the
The
speed limit.
residents,
Okay.
no, they don't, they don't.
You know what the speed limit by Royal Oaks?
87. and 82.
Yeah.
On 87, but this,
Going up,
Besides-
going up the avenue.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's
80s,
like 20 or something.
No, it's 35.
No, it's
No?
not 35. I'm gonna take a picture, I'm gonna bring it next time. It's like 20. I'm not talking about 87.
Oh,
okay,
that,
okay,
you're talking about
No,
with the.
I'm talking
because
about
of
the
school.
side roads.
Oh,
You're talking
okay.
about
Oh.
because of the school?
No,
The
there's no
alleys?
school.
There's
There's no school.
homes, 'cause
There's-
you're going
there's-
into residential.
You're going to
areas.
residential, but that street is 20,
This is a residential.
but it's residential. But you should see how many, you know, how the speed
Nobody's
limit-
paying, you know why? 'Cause there's
Nobody's
no
paying-
police there. But those
exactly.
lights and speed
The
bumps
speed bumps.
would work. Thank you.
So speed bumps
Thank
is
you.
the seduction.
Speed bump, I
We,
think it will be.
listen, I know I sound like a broken record, but I'm still stuttering over it. When I get nervous, I stutter.
Speed limits don't mean anything. People, when you
No.
put 5 miles per hour, they're gonna do 100. So
Yes.
you gotta do speed bumps.
All I kept seeing, I was lucky enough, because I'm slow and I don't want to take that first step off a curb, because my knee will like collapse. So I was not in a hurry to get started, and good thing.
And you gotta make sure the car stops. That's the bottom line, because they're not gonna,
Or if you put like 3 speed bumps, like one after right after the other, like some places they have. I don't know where is that they have like 3 speed right next to each other.
I think starting like the back end of like that driveway behind CVS
Mhm.
and going down to almost where you turn for the guard gate. Because that's where the park ends.
but you could put 3 in there,
Three,
or 4,
you eat, whatever it takes, but the back end of CVS to start,
all the way to the stop
all
sign.
the way to the stop sign at the end of 82nd.
Okay, so what I'm gonna what I've gathered from this discussion,
I know this is a
I'm gonna
big
check
deal.
the speed limit for you guys on Northwest 82nd Avenue, just so that we have the
I
information.
know it's 30, I looked.
Okay, and then we're gonna see what the process is for suggesting speed bumps down that street.
Yeah, because
Oh,
that-
all 3 of them, you know, speed limit, speed bump,
Yeah, I'll
and the
check all
lights.
yeah.
And then
I don't
an
see. a speed limit
informational
change.
video. Right, that's what you guys want, an informational video to be put
I
out.
would like an educational type thing with public safety and somebody as an example crossing the street.
But is the example for the cars or for the people crossing? I guess that's
It's
what
for
I
the,
need to-
anybody, how could these three drivers not see those lights and not know what they were
I don't
supposed
think,
to do?
I don't think people care sometimes is what
But-
happens.
but-
So
You
that's
know
my
what?
question, the video, I just wanna know what's the target of the video, is it to show people how to cross using that, or is it for the drivers?
I think it's for the driver, because the people, what are they gonna do, whoever?
The
you
drivers
know?
have to know that that is
For the
what
drivers.
those,
Yeah, because the people know how to use it. They know they gotta go, press a button, and then.
Well, but that's what she was saying, that some people think that because they press the button, they can cross, and that's not the case, that's what I'm saying, do you want a video to show
Can-
that to
you
people? or
do
do you want-
both?
why
Okay.
can't,
Okay.
Do both.
it could be one video and talk about both,
Yeah.
or it could be two videos. I don't care how we do it.
Well,
We need to
Okay.
educate the public that on that street or any of the other ones, that where are other
Where
ones? You
those
said
crosswalks,
there's-
where there's flashing crossing.
Right, that this is what those lights mean. We're not putting those lights there to watch lights tap dance.
okay, anybody been in Winn-Dixie?
I'm sorry?
In Winn-Dixie, have anybody been in Winn-Dixie?
I have.
Right away, the entrance, you know, you have Winn-Dixie here, right?
You mean
There's
where the
an entrance.
island is in the middle?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a crosswalk. Everybody
Oh,
need
yeah.
to stop right on the
No,
crosswalk.
people don't.
The other day, guess what happened? There was, the rescue was in the middle, why? Because this lady got hit. Crossing, that's the same sidewalk. She got hit by another car that was going in, never stopped,
People don't know
never.
what's
And those things have those white lines,
Alright.
like,
I
big-
just was in there recently and I didn't see what you're talking about, so maybe I missed it
Is
too.
it the side or
Yeah,
the
I'm
main
gonna
entrance?
go and look.
You're talking
That-
about the side, right?
Yeah,
The side
where
entrance.
Papa John's is.
Okay.
yes.
When you're coming from
Yes.
Papa John's, you have to get to there's a nail place now in the corner. So
Uh-huh.
you have
I'm
to,
not familiar with that.
there's a crosswalk and you get to the other half
It's
of the
like,
sidewalk.
and it's the exit closest to the hotel that's across the
Yes.
street,
That- and-
or
Right.
the Quinta Inn.
Yeah, that's like they
Yeah.
have like,
I know what you mean. It's white,
Yes.
Exactly, they have white, I mean, that thing is
Does it
huge.
say
You can
stop, I
see-
think?
Yes, it
And
says.
there's a,
And
yield
there's a
to
person with a
pedestrian.
sign, right? I think.
No,
No,
I know, they say you to pedestrian.
Okay.
is there a speed bump before you get there? I think so.
Yes.
There's a speed bump
Yes.
before you get there, but they probably sped up after the speed bump to go.
Well, then that's stupid.
And somebody got hit.
If you're passing a speed bump and then the crosswalk is after the speed bump and they're speeding to
After
get
the speed
going
bump,
again after the speed bump, then the crosswalk maybe needs to be, the lines widened right after that.
Or put a
bump,
speed bump.
Right after the
They're
speed
visible,
bump.
it's
when
just-
another
Or
one-
put a
The
speed
thing is
bump
that the
right-
one that he's talking about doesn't have flashing lights, it's just a
Yeah.
white.
Right.
And
It's-
people
yeah,
tend
because
to
it's a
just
private-
like,
It's a
Yeah.
private, entrance, it's
Yes, it's private.
I'm not 100% sure now. I thought I knew, but now we'll talk about it later and you tell me where. Because I don't go to that shopping center very often, but I do go there. And the only thing I know is when you turn in and around, there's that island that separates cars going in from cars going.
No.
right after the
but
island,
he's talking about the side
That's
entrance,
the,
not that you're talking
The
about the
side
main
entrance on
entrance.
the avenue.
yeah, we're.
At 82nd
Yeah,
Yeah,
right next to the hotel. If you're coming off Miami Lakes Drive, you make a right, the hotel's here. You pass it, well, you pass the hotel a little bit and then you make another right to
Just
go into
before
the
the
shopping
school.
center.
the entrance before the school.
It's going in like where Papa John's is.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with any of the stores. I'm not even know there's a
Did the driver
hotel
stop?
there. I don't go
Did the
there.
driver
Oh,
stop?
I don't think the, well, stop after he.
No,
right,
That's why I
that's-
want to drive by
Yeah.
and look.
Did they stay on the
I want to
scene?
go and look. for
Check out the
myself.
shopping center and check out the multiple entrances they have. That
No, I
you'll see
will,
which
I
one he's
will.
talking about.
I will do that because I'm telling you right now, I was so angry about 82nd Avenue that if we have more places that are dangerous, we need to do something about that. And you know what? Are any of those streets where they're gonna say to us, we can't do anything, it's county? Is there that possibility?
Well,
or
and
I think maybe
information on
Silver might
video,
be-
I don't think has anything to do with
No,
it.
maybe the installation of speed
Oh.
bumps.
Yeah, installation's one thing, 'cause I'll find out for you.
No, but the thing is, because I know, I remember that at the end of that street, there's only a right turn. And we want to make a left turn also.
I made a left turn on that same street that you're talking
Oh,
about.
you buy-
No, there's two sides, hold on.
Clear it up.
The one by
No.
the, no, there's two side entrances, exits.
Yeah, there's the one by the
There is.
Mexican
There's one by
restaurant.
Cancun and there's one
No,
by
no, no,
Papa
no, no,
John's.
I'm talking about the 82nd, the one that she questioned. Okay, if you go 82nd to the end, you have a lake. I mean,
Oh,
you
okay, I'm
continue
talking
in
about
lake.
the shopping center,
Yeah.
sorry.
Like, no, 82nd. At one point, we wanted to put a left turn, because
Oh,
that's
okay.
only a right turn. The street is a right turn.
Yes.
And we wanted to put a left turn. And I think the county didn't accept it or something, because we had to put a.
You're on 82nd Avenue where the guard gate and all that is?
Right, but
So you're talking before the guard gate
before the car, yeah,
and the school?
because now you have to go to the car gate, even though you
Well,
don't
I'll
want to
tell
go
you
to.
what, right now, remember I said to you at the last meeting at 82nd Avenue? That's where they're starting, FDOT or whomever is starting all that work by the school. And they're gonna be working weekends and whatevers. And the roads are theirs, from what I understand, not Miami Lakes.
Yeah, that's what
So
So
I'm
what-
how much can
The
we
one you
do?
want me to find out is 82nd Ave, that's
82nd.
between
saying. Yeah,
Veterans
right in
Park
front of
and
the
the.
street, right, yeah.
Okay.
The
I'll
street
find
where
out for you.
Where the CVS is.
Yeah. No, I think that's the county, that's not ours.
And we
But
wanted,
82nd Avenue by Veterans Park
Yeah,
and
that's
all
what.
that is the one that I'm talking about.
We wanted to-
Yeah, that's the same.
Yeah, that's the one he's
and we
saying.
wanted to
Yeah.
speed bump from
Yeah.
certain
We have
residential
big
areas.
problem in
like
the
that.
basic now.
I'm sorry?
We have big problem in the 82nd now, because there are a lot of people driving fast.
All right, so I'll find out for you. Yeah, but regardless, information educational video, we can do whether it's our road or not.
Okay,
So
Good.
that's something we can work on.
Hmm.
The question about those crossing lights on 82nd Ave, is that a public works thing? Who pays for those? And,
You want me to find out who pays for those?
well, like where I'm going with this is, we want to do something about those lights and people being aware and slowing down and this and the other thing, we're talking speed bumps. But from what I understand, that 82nd Avenue area is Miami Lakes jurisdiction.
That's what I'm saying. I need to
It's
check
not
first.
Public Works, we're not sure, not public, Dade County
I
and whatever.
I don't want to tell you yes or no because I don't know.
So, all right.
I'll
but-
find
so
out
you're
for
gonna
you. I'll
check into
start
that.
with checking in there.
So you check with Public Works?
I don't know. I will find out. I don't know.
I'm
who I
just
have to check with.
curious who arranged for those lights. Ask, the question I'd like to get answered is,
Who's responsible?
who
for
was
that?
responsible for those lights getting in there? Was it something Miami Lakes did and Public Works and la-di-da? And I didn't learn that they were there until I went there that day to,
I know
to
I
work the
saw a
polls.
video on ours announcing the project. I don't know if it's that one specifically, but one of the new ones where it was announced through our.
well, I'm very impressed with the lights. The trouble is,
But regardless, don't
Not
trust,
everybody's.
regardless,
nobody knows what the heck they're supposed to do with them.
but regardless, don't trust, make sure the car stops. Because as you can see, people don't pay attention.
Oh, yeah,
They're-
that's why I stayed and waited. I mean, and then I had to wait for two more cars to come through. I thought, holy mackerel, I had to push the button again.
Yeah, regardless, don't think there's some magic
Oh,
thing
no,
that
no,
goes
no,
up and you're
no,
gonna
no,
be
no.
safe because the lights come on.
I know that,
Just be safe.
but I was just,
I'll find out for you guys and then we'll move on a video from.
all righty, thank you for that. And the next meeting date is,
September 27th.
okay, has anybody else got any old business or anything else to bring up or question?
Oh, no, on the next meeting, I would like to bring the money from CERT. If possible,
Manny?
money, his name is Manny from CERT.
All right,
You'd like to do what exactly, sorry?
Manny from CERT, he wanna come and give
Present?
a presentation, you know, about what CERT, what he wanna do with CERT in Miami Lakes. Oh, he lives here in Miami Lakes.
you know his last name?
No. I wish,
I might have it in my phone and not realized he was this person you're talking about, but all right, it doesn't matter. But,
Manuel Ibanez,
Ibanez, probably.
right?
Ibanez.
No, I don't
Oh, I
know.
thought you were. Yeah, Ibanez. Ibanez.
is that IBANEZ?
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
I have his email because he's the one that emailed me for Veterans Day.
right, he's the guy, you know, in Veterans Day. You're
Okay,
right.
so then why don't?
Sure,
Oh, I
yeah.
didn't, I don't know, but I just have his email.
I don't know if you wanna send also an email to him, with that invitation for the date.
How
Okay,
about
I'll
we
do that
have
right
a
now.
motion to, go ahead, Omar.
Oh, hold on, before we get there, sorry to confuse things. We actually need to move, you guys.
We need what?
To do
Your meeting needs to be moved.
the 27th needs to
September
be
1.
moved?
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, it's canceled.
The second budget hearing is that day. So,
We
For
can't even
council.
we can't even have a meeting, you know, because
no, yeah.
it's gonna be in
Yeah, it-
council
it's not-
chamber.
it needs to be on.
Okay, pick a day.
Oh, too bad, we gotta cancel it.
October, sometime.
Yeah.
So you don't, you want to cancel the September meeting?
What's the first week of October? Like, well, wait, our meetings are
Last.
It's not the last, it's the fourth,
it's
The
the,
fourth,
Fourth,
yeah.
Tuesday.
the fourth, Tuesday of the month.
boy, that was a real
Usually
pain in the
the
neck with,
So make it the 3rd or cancel.
so why don't we, look, for purposes of the rest of the year, we leave it as the 4th Tuesday, right?
Yeah, it's just for September.
But for the September, just pick a date.
Yeah. that's what I
that-
need you to do.
I guess the 3rd then, the third,
So
the
the-
3rd Tuesday or whatever. Just
The third
change the week. Unless you
So-
wanna,
So that would be Tuesday, September 20th. That would
Or-
be your third.
either that or just move from Tuesday, move it from Tuesday to Wednesday,
We can just move it a day.
to 26th. That way it's not that big of a move.
If
You mean
you're
like
doing
move it
that,
to a
you're moving
Monday?
it to a Monday then. You're not moving it-
Oh,
You
move
mean
it
the
to Thursday.
28th?
No, I mean, that's
28th
fine
to
if that's what you
Wednesday.
guys want.
All
just let me
right.
know.
The 27th is a Tuesday. You either want to move it to a Monday or a
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Okay.
The
And
Wednesday,
the Wednesday, is that open or have we got other committees?
That's what I have to check.
Okay.
that way it's not that big of a change, a whole week.
Yeah. And we will have to make sure the notice goes out to to the public. You know,
So you want me to check the 28th?
the 28th.
Go on, work your magic.
I'll reconfirm tomorrow,
I was
but I
gonna
think
say, yeah.
the
can-
28th looks like it's probably fine.
You can do it, come on.
Same time, 7 o'clock, right?
Yeah, we're just moving it a day.
So the 28th to be confirmed, right?
Yes. Once it's confirmed, I'll send an email.
Okay.
So it's gonna
And
be
please
on
send a
9.
reminder before, like you
20.
always do, because I'm gonna be looking for a Tuesday meeting.
Elmar,
Yeah,
I don't know why I couldn't get the minutes, but
I sent it 3 times. 3 times,
I took my whole computer to a guy.
oh,
Well, let's wait till the meeting closes.
Okay.
and I'll tell you guys all about it. You need to know this place. Okay, so next meeting date to be
confirm on 9/28.
TBD, to be determined. Okay? To be confirmed, whatever word you want to use, and we will get it confirmed from,
Oh, by the time I do the meetings, you're already gonna let us know if it's gonna be confirmed.
yeah, we don't need to have an answer tonight.
Yeah.
No, I'll find out by end of the week for you.
All right, and Manny from CERT, let's just go ahead and definitely see if he can make the new date.
Yeah.
Don't talk to him until we know the confirmed date,
Yeah,
okay? But put him on the agenda.
as a matter, it is a way that you can email him, you know, to become official more, you know, because I can tell him, I mean, I will tell him, but,
Yeah, I'll send them an email. Once I send an email to you guys, I'll send them an email inviting him.
oh, okay.
And you know, another thing too, I realize he's from CERT, but we could, again, public safety, do some kind of a hurricane prep thing. Doesn't hurricane season start? Has it
No, it's
started?
already, it's
We're
already-
way through it.
We're already in the
Never
middle of
mind.
the,
Never mind. Never mind.
and now it's
But
the
that's
date.
something that you
To
can.
me, it's
calendar
over
for next
October.
year.
Today is 30 years of Andrew,
No, not yet, not yet. It's, Andrew was the
24.
24th, today's the 23rd.
Oh, that's right.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow it's gonna be 30 years of
Yeah.
Andrew.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
but
alive
didn't
for
we have
it.
somebody, I asked
Oh,
Manny
really?
the other day.
Oh.
Okay, I make a
Lucky-
motion to
lucky
close the
you.
meeting,
I've heard.
and then we
Second.
can just sit and talk.
I
Okay.
second,
Okay, so what's the
Motion
time,
to
gang?
use
8:15.
8:15,
Nancy,
adjourned.
Omar. 8:15, right?
Yeah, 8:15. Nancy made the motion and I seconded.
Oh, you second it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can second it,
George.
doesn't matter.
No, that's all right, George.
As long as we second it, I'm gonna go put my dad to bed.